So, quite few days back, Xiaomi, during their 10th anniversary event, launched two new smartphones in China, and one of them is the Xiaomi Mi 10 Ultra. And by now, most of you will be knowing everything about this Xiaomi Mi 10 Ultra because this is an ultra level flagship smartphone from Xiaomi, and it packed some very impressive specs that everyone started talking about this. Like, this had a 120x zoom camera, 120-watt charger, 120 Hz refresh rate, and so on and so on. Everything at an incredible price tag of $760 US. So this made people talk about this Mi 10 Ultra so much that the other phone which actually launched alongside with the Mi 10 Ultra during that anniversary event was almost forgotten, guys. So this is nothing but the Redmi K30 Ultra. This Redmi K30 Ultra can be seen as an upgraded version of the Redmi K30 Pro, and this Redmi K30 Ultra also offers some incredible specs, very impressive specs I would say for the price point. So this video is going to be all about the Redmi K30 Ultra. What is the specification of the Redmi K30 Ultra, the pricing, how good the Redmi K30 Ultra is, what makes the Redmi K30 Ultra so impressive, and we will also see if this Redmi K30 Ultra is going to be the ideal competitor for the ONEPLUS Nord. So guys, make sure to watch this one till the end, and if you end up liking this video, hit on that like button and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Now let's actually play the intro and head into the video. So now, talking about this Redmi K30 Ultra, just as I mentioned, this Redmi K30 Ultra is nothing but an upgraded version of the Redmi K30 Pro with some proper upgrades. Yes, the Redmi K30 Pro was also called as Poco F2 Pro in some markets. For example, in the United States market, the Redmi K30 Pro was launched as Poco F2 Pro and so on. However, this Redmi K30 Pro and Poco F2 Pro are the same device with no changes. However, this Redmi K30 Ultra, which is the upgraded version of Redmi K30 Pro, has some really impressive, really upgraded specifications about which now we will see in detail, and now you will understand why I said this Redmi K30 Ultra is impressive. So here, starting with the display of this Redmi K30 Ultra, this has the same size 6.67-inch Full HD Plus AMOLED panel which we saw in the Redmi K30 Pro. But here they are actually giving a 120Hz refresh rate screen, whereas we had only a 60Hz refresh rate on the Redmi K30 Pro. I would say this is a major upgrade when you compare it to the 60Hz refresh rate. 120Hz is going to be really smooth, guys, where whatever you do, scroll through UI or scroll through Google News, or you play games which support high refresh rate, the 120Hz refresh rate is going to be very great. I see this as a major upgrade from the Redmi K30 Pro. And regarding other design things, everything is same, guys. We have a glass sandwich design with Gorilla Glass 5 protected front and the back, and the camera setup is also similar to the K30 Pro, and the K30 Ultra also has the selfie pop-up camera just as the K30 Pro did. But this 120Hz refresh rate is seen as a very major upgrade, I would say, in the K30 Ultra. Now about the processor department, I am not sure here if it is an upgrade or not, but what Xiaomi has did here is that instead of putting the Snapdragon 865, which was actually present in the Redmi K30 Pro and the Poco F2 Pro, Xiaomi has totally switched to a new processor, and this Redmi K30 Ultra is actually powered by the MediaTek Dimensity 1000 Plus chipset. This MediaTek Dimensity 1000 Plus chipset is also a 5G enabled chipset, just like the Snapdragon 865. However, 5G does not matter much in India now. Still, it has that 5G support. And this Redmi K30 Ultra is actually going to be the first ever smartphone to be powered by the MediaTek Dimensity 1000 Plus chipset. Now, we have never seen this 1000 Plus chipset in any smartphones before, so we do not know how great this chipset is going to be. But as far as the rumors go, this MediaTek 1000 Plus chipset is at least as powerful as the Snapdragon 865, if not more powerful than it. So you would start having a rough idea of how powerful this MediaTek Dimensity 1000 Plus chipset is going to be. Now, it can easily compete with the Snapdragon 865 chipset, and this MediaTek Dimensity 1000 Plus is also having ridiculous specifications. If you are really interested, you can go to their official website and look at the full specification of the MediaTek Dimensity 1000 Plus chipset. So I do think that if the MediaTek Dimensity 1000 Plus chipset is going to be a good one, is going to perform better than 865, then this is going to be a major upgrade for this phone. And generally MediaTek chipsets tend to be cheaper than the Snapdragon chipset, and at a given price you can buy a better performing MediaTek chipset than a Snapdragon counterpart. So all these things combined, it seems like this MediaTek Dimensity 1000 Plus is going to be a very great chipset, and this Redmi K30 Ultra is going to be a very great phone powered by the MediaTek Dimensity 1000 Plus. Moving on to the other specifications, now let's talk about the camera. It is exactly the same as what we saw in the Redmi K30 Pro. The 64 megapixel main camera, 30 megapixel ultra wide, and then a depth and the macro camera on the rear. And the camera setup is also same as what we saw in the Redmi K30 Pro. And the front camera is also same as the Redmi K30 Pro with the pop-up camera. So in camera department, it is exactly same and we have no differences at all. Moving on and talking about the battery we get here in the Redmi K30 Ultra. Here we are getting a 4500 mAh battery with a 33 watt fast charger bundle in the box. Now if you remember guys, the Redmi K30 Pro actually had a 4700 mAh battery, but here it seems the battery is a bit degraded. We have just a 4500 mAh battery here. But again, we do not know how power efficient the MediaTek Dimensity 1000 Plus chipset is going to be. If this MediaTek Dimensity 1000 Plus proves to be more power efficient than the Snapdragon 865 chipset, then this battery is going to do more than good, I would say guys. So that's all about the battery. And regarding other specifications, the Redmi K30 Ultra has the same in-display fingerprint scanner as the Redmi K30 Pro had. No official IP water rating, the same USB Type-C port. Probably this phone will be missing the 3.5mm headphone jack, though yes, you can use a dongle and then connect your headphone to it. And out of the box, this will be running on the MIUI 12, which is based on Android 10. So this is all about the specifications of the Redmi K30 Ultra guys. So I hope you guys would have understood why I said this phone is impressive now. And regarding the availability guys, this phone is as of now available only in China, and availability in other markets is not confirmed yet. Maybe this phone will launch with a different name in the European or United States market, maybe called as Poco F2 Ultra or something like that. And guys, regarding the availability in India, we have no word about it guys, because the Redmi K30 Pro itself is not available in India yet. Neither we have the Redmi K30 Pro nor the Poco F2 Pro. So there is no word if this phone will launch in India or not. But regarding the pricing guys, this phone is actually priced at 2000 CNY, which is the Chinese currency. I don't know the exact name of it, but if you convert that to US dollars, it comes just around 290 US dollars to be precise. And when you convert it to Indian rupees, it comes just around 22,000 Indian rupees. This 22,000 Indian rupees is really cheap for such a great phone. It has some really incredible specifications, I would say. And what do you guys actually think about this Redmi K30 Ultra? Will this be launching in India or not? And guys, one important thing is that if it launches in India around that price point, it will provide a very tough competition for the OnePlus Nord, which is actually priced at 28,000 rupees. Even this phone launches of somewhere around 25,000, still it will be a very tough competitor for the OnePlus Nord. What do you guys think about this Redmi K30 Ultra being a competition for OnePlus Nord? Will you guys actually buy this smartphone if it launches in India? What do you guys think about the pricing of this phone? And what do you guys generally think about my video? Put everything in the comment section below guys, so I will make sure to answer your questions and also do give suggestions on how I can improve my video and my channel guys. So that's it for this video. Hope you guys would have liked it and enjoyed it. Hope to meet you in my next video guys. Till then, take care, thank you, bye bye.